Hi everyone, it's Stefan here. Another little short video. Beautiful June afternoon here in Eddington in Cambridge. It's been a while since I've been here, so I thought I'd just point out some of the things I've seen. So if you've not been to Eddington, it's one of the large new housing developments outside of Cambridge. So I'm just walking around one of the newest phases that's been built. So what you can mostly see behind me is the townhouses you've got, so row houses effectively. So you've got a lot of two-storey but also quite a lot of three-storey homes here. Some interesting things I've noticed, so I'm going to point these out to you. But what you've got is you've got some really sort of generous landscaping along very much pedestrian friendly streets where vehicles are encouraged to drive at a slower speed. So you can see street geometries quite different. Lots of block paving, lots of pedestrian routes that are really well overlooked. But behind me, what you can also see is you've got homes that don't have conventional back gardens as such. So you can see just over here you've got balconies, and up here roof terraces, and these sort of back garden terrace spaces that actually face out onto pedestrian routes. So if you've got a block depth that doesn't allow you to have a conventional perimeter block, you can still have a positive relationship with streets and public spaces by not resorting to having like a 2-metre high fence or 2-metre high wall, and thinking about the boundary treatments and making sure you've got high levels of natural surveillance. You've got bike stores, so you've got some bike stores at the front of homes here. You can see a resident just putting their bike into the store over there. They're not bin stores. I'm going to show you what happens to waste in a moment. But you've also got some really sort of interesting approaches here. So over the back here you can see that you've got homes facing each other, so you've got 21 metre back to back in this area. So that's the sort of conventional back to back distances a lot of us are used to seeing. But what you've got here is you've got homes that have got these sort of semi-private areas each side, and sort of a communal path. Well, all paths are communal. A path through the middle. So yeah, it's an unusual one, because I mean it sort of works, you can see it working, but I sort of wonder over time what this place will be like if people start putting fences up to create a bit more privacy. And you can see that's sort of starting to creep in with this trellis just over my shoulder. In a moment I'm just going to show you another space in one of these blocks.